so I'm not going to be able to sleep until I make this video. That's pretty much what's coming down the pipe. Laying in bed, thinking about it. Fuck, I just gotta make the video. You know how much I hate making videos, right? So, Middle Pillar. Wanted to wait till next week, but no, let's amp this up. We gotta do it. More info. Good info. And now we get into the fun part. It's always fun. Magic's fun. Kicking the fuck out of things is fun, especially on the astral world. It's fun. God, it's good to be a warrior. It's fun. You know? Like, life just, it's alive and moves through you. All that life just welling up inside you. Feeling emotions at a deep level. Intellectually processing things and getting deep into subjects and ideas. Well past the surface level bullshit that our sheeple society just loves. So, let's do some magic. Middle Pillar. So far, we've talked about aligning with a planetary structure. A planetary structure. Now, planetary spheres, while they do relate in a way to the planets of our solar system, let's get away from that currently, because when we're talking about planetary spheres, what we're really talking about are realms of particular hyper concentration of vibrations. And these realms both have an intellect and house the intellects of so many entities that it's just unfathomable, really. Entities in their non-physical forms will congregate to areas that they feel most comfortable in. It makes a lot of sense. I mean, if you love the mountains, you're going to try to live in the mountains. Okay? So, dealing with planetary entities is dealing with very... well, I want to say there's a specific overlay of reasoning with each planetary sphere. And there are certain vibrations that are going to be amazingly strong there, and because it is a universal and human system, it covers the scope of all that humanity is, all that humanity feels, all that humanity does, really. You have an infinite number of potential categorized by a finite level of perspective. Just go with me on that for right now. I won't ever ask you to accept something on just blind faith, but for right now, just go with me on that. The middle pillar is with your own body. There are certain areas in your body that vibrate with a more in tune to a particular planetary vibration over others. So that is why your sexual center vibrates in harmony with the lunar or Luna planetary sphere, because that is the astral sphere. That is the conduit of astral vibration throughout the universe. And because sexuality, life energy, is linked to that, therefore too, in your specific body, where a great deal of sexual energy is stored, used, put to use, made applicable, that's why that energy vibrates there. Your heart system, your heart center, it is the center of both the universe and your own macro universe, or I'm sorry, micro universe. You have the micro universe. That is a very delicate system, but a great deal of energy pours out, and a great deal of energy can be affected through that area. You influence a great deal of people with that heart center, but your solar plexus also play a role in protecting that, making sure that you shine, but others don't try and dampen your light, which they try anyways. So, you are aligning yourself with these planetary systems. You are aligning yourself with these planetary energies. But the next level is you understand that by doing the middle pillar, not only are you aligning yourself becoming a transmitter transceiver, you are surrounding yourself into a star chamber, which is very powerful, very psychic awareness, increasing. You are also, you are visiting, and this is what this video will be about, is you are visiting planetary realms. Now, here's the thing. You already have an astral body. You don't have to create one. It already exists. The only thing that transfers during an astral projection is your consciousness, your awareness of that astral body. That astral body of yours is right now on the astral world doing something. Who knows? That's the problem. Most people don't know what their astral body is doing. Here's the kicker. You have a planetary body on every single planetary sphere. Oh yeah. Wrap your mind around that for a little bit. You have a planetary body of Mars, a planetary body of Jupiter, you have a planetary body of the Sun, you have, or Sol, you have a planetary body of Uranus, of Pluto, everything, the entire scope. You have a part of you that operates and exists and functions on these planetary realms. 99% of the world, less than 1% I'm guessing, would even know that. This is how powerful understanding metaphysics is. Because now, when you talk about true wholeness, true spiritual wholeness, you are going to affect every single planetary body. And because this is the middle pillar ritual, you are affecting the middle pillar path. You are affecting the path of sun, moon, and stars with a very, very old, powerful term, the path of sun, moon, and stars. When you affect the path of sun, moon, and stars, you affect everything else. You aren't necessarily visiting Mars, Mercury, Saturn, Neptune, Jupiter, and Venus, but you get the path of sun, moon, and stars, Uranus, Pluto, Sol, Lunar, and, well, your physical body is Terra. You get those in alignment, and you suddenly begin to set order to all your planetary bodies. And there are practices we'll move into that you will contact your other bodies. But in the middle pillar path, it's absolutely, positively the most important in the sense of gaining an awareness of what your energetic bodies are doing, how they are being treated, what is happening to them, the condition of them. Once you see this, some of you will be shocked, horrified, and I need to warn you up front, you may not like what you see initially. In this practice, you are truly saving yourself. Each of these bodies are kind of like your own little Private Ryans out there. And you are going to see what they're doing, what is happening to them. Their conditions will begin to manifest in your physical life. So you will notice that if your solar body is injured, weak, harmed, afraid, and you have a lot of issues with kind of like being afraid of the world in general, and people emotionally harm you a great deal, well, there's one clue. guess this will be a part 2 video.